Hello guys, I'm so glad to be giving this tutorial out and I'll be very happy. I am very happy. I'm very happy. Um, so in this video tutorial, I saw this theme on Team Forest. This is Kamlashia Dav. I'm not sure if I'm getting the pronunciation right, but I don't know. So this is a Bootstrap 5 template that I got from Team Forest, and I would like to recreate this using WordPress and Elementor. And I'll be showing you guys how to actually build this with WordPress and Elementor. Only Elementor, the free version. If we are not that perfect, at least we can get something that is, kind of related to this. And let's just give it our best. Now, what I'm going to be doing first is I will have to download all these resources. I'll download this. Let's get all this right. We'll download the resources. I'll download this logo over here. Or what again? I'm going to download in this image. Then okay, there is this background over here. There's a background over here. I'll be downloading that as well. Then all these icons, I don't know if I think these are images instead of icons. We'll be downloading these as well. Then I'll download this image. Okay, these images as well. We'll have to download them. This image, these doctors. We'll have to download all of them. And this is a counter. Okay, this is an icon. Yeah, icon. We have to download. Let me see if we can. Okay, it's actually an image format. Can we see something like this online? We'll try. So these, okay, we have to download this as well. Then what again? These are blog posts that you yeah, think we'll have to download this as well, the images here. Then these images as well we'll have to download. Then this thing. So that's pretty much what we'll be downloading. So how do I download this now? All I have to do is I'll go to I'll just right click on this, go to inspect, then I'll go to sources, then I will see my assets over here. These assets. Let me see what's in this CSS. Wow, the font. What's the font? Let's see what's in the font. Wow. Okay, the font family they use is Poppins. Wow, Poppins. Wow, that's great. I think we'll have to save this with Elementor. So let's just, you know what? Let me see the style as well. Wow, this makes sense actually. This will make our work faster. And let me see. Wow, look at this. This is the color. This is the color of the button. This green. Okay, this is the green. The header green. Then I'm looking for one color. There is the kind of color I saw. I think those are the two. Box shadow. No, that's not the box shadow. Transparent. No. Let's deal with the images first. Now all we have to do is download the image one after the other. So I'm going to be creating a folder where I'm going to save all my images. So let me save this. Let's see. I don't know why it's not loading. What's going on? Why is it not loading? Save images. It should pop up something. What's going on? Is it that we can't save from here? What's going on? Okay. Oh, it's already downloading. Let me see this. Let me see if this is not downloading, but this just downloaded about us. It's just downloaded this. Wow, this also downloaded blog 1, blog 2. This download, okay. Okay, you know what? I think I might be able to find a way around here. Let's save it. And I'm thinking of if we actually want, let me see, where is this icon? This icon is okay, this icon. I'm thinking of using an icon from the icon library provided by WordPress itself. I don't know if it will make sense, but you know what? Let's just download this. Let's download first. Then, if it doesn't work out, then we use the one from the library. Save this. Save this as well. Save this. Okay, this is our logo. SVG. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is what you're supposed to use to save this icon over here. SVG. We need SVG, but now this is SVG. What do we call it now? The logo. The logo is in SVG format. Well, it will actually make sense if we can download in SVG as well. So it's okay. This signature, wow! I actually thought this signature was written like it's a heading. Someone corrected me then. It's not an heading. Is it an heading or a heading? I'm not sure. But let's just write on a heading. I thought it's actually a heading, and we just use, let's just download. Let's download this map. Yeah, I would love to work on this. I've been looking for a way to actualize using hotspots. Yeah, that's what we call hotspots. See, let me show you guys. You see this three? 1, 2, 3. Those are called hotspots on Elementor. Have I downloaded this? Icon 1, icon 2, okay. Icon 3, save. Icon 4, save. Theme 1, save. Theme 2, save. Theme 3, save. Theme 4, save. Theme 5, save. Theme 6, save. 7 and 8. Fine. So what else are we doing? I think that's it. What's this? Okay. Is this okay? The web front, yeah. I didn't read this. The web front. Now, since we are done with, there's this one is very stubborn, doesn't want us to save it. But you know what? Let's see if we can save it from the web page itself. So let's right click, save image as. Okay, you guys won't see this. Let me just save. Wow, we got it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. So no, we won't be using this. I saw this online, and this is what we are replicating. Let me see. What else now? If I'm to right click on this, I don't know how this was done, but if I'm to do something like this, I would actually use what we call Canva to create the background. But now this is, should we try and create the background using Canva? Should we try? Or we can just do something. We can do something. We can just add this and it will actually waste a lot of time. I don't want this video to be very very long, very long till like that. So I feel we should kind of, let's go with what we have first. Let's go with that. Now, since we've downloaded all the media resources over here, we've downloaded almost all. Then let's go into the tutorial. Now I'll be using WordPress to create this. I'll be using WordPress, and I'll also be using Elementor to design this. Now, I have a pro version of Elementor, but trust me, you won't be using the pro version to design this. So just trust me, you won't be using. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me deactivate this pro version so you guys can know that we won't be using the pro version to develop this and to design this and use us. Now, what I want you guys to do is that I'll install Elementor. You can, if you want to install Elementor, just go to here, just go over here, add new plugins, then you search for Elementor. Then what again? Lightspeed cache. These are just for real development. We're trying to just build a simple one page here just to replicate it. So I'll organize all these are not really. Now look at this, right? We're going to be needing Royal Elementor add-on. This is one of the best add-ons out there, Elementor add-on. You see, one of the reasons why I sometimes don't charge my clients ridiculous amounts is because sometimes I don't really need premium versions of plugins. Example is Elementor Pro. Sometimes I do not need Elementor Pro to design a lot of things. Now there are basically a lot of Elementor add-on plugins that I can install that has the core feature of Elementor Pro. So why do I need to install Elementor Pro? I don't know. So let's just write down. Now you guys should download this Elementor, Royal Elementor add-on, and this was actually called Elementor header and footer before. Yeah, but I think, yeah, look at this. Yeah, Elementor header and footer builder. Yeah, this is one of the best plugins you can use to develop, to build your header and your footer. This is one of the best. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be recommending this. I've been using it as I started developing with WordPress. So you guys should stick with that. And download this plugin as well. So those are the 3 plugins we'll be needing. Yeah, that's it. And for our team, we're using one of the best teams. In fact, this is the best team. We're using Astra. Astra is free. Is the best thing. You can use Ocean WP, you can use Flux. Is it Flux? Yeah, Flux. You can use Astra. But I'm choosing Astra for this tutorial video. And the reason is I love Astra. Astra is the best WordPress theme, and I've been using Astra since day one. Yeah. So we'll be using Astra for this. And once we are done with all this, let's go to our media file. Let's go to our library, and I think I've actually, let me see. Oh, look at all this. Wait, what's this? Oh, I was trying to replicate. There's this another design that I wanted to work on, but I didn't later. I think I'll have to go back to that design. Maybe another time we can work on this design. I actually love the icons I saw, and I decided to download the icons. Example is this. Now, can you compare this with what we have over here? Let me see. There's a doctor icon here. So now look at this. Look at this. Look at this icon here, and look at this icon here. Imagine. Come on. You have to pick this. Now what else? So let's just stick with what we have. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'll be let me add those this thing that we just Let me just clear all this. Remind me later and cancel this dismiss as well. Now what I'm going to be doing is I will be uploading the files that we downloaded, so it's in my, I'm sorry you guys won't be able to see it because I'm capturing only my Chrome. Downloads. Okay, so this up to this place. All right, so I'll push in this here. Now that's it. So let's just wait for it to upload. By the way guys, you can, while this is uploading, you can check out my TikTok page. I started this series, Figma to WordPress series, and since I started this series, I've been not converting, should I say converting? I've been designing Figma prototype from scratch using Elementor Pro. Not Elementor, using Elementor. Using Elementor. So I've been designing this prototype from scratch using Elementor, and I'll continue to do this. You should check out my TikTok page. I will be putting that in the description box so you guys can check it out. Now we are done with this. What we have to do is go to our pages, add a new page, and fortunately for us, I already created. You can just create home page and edit with Elementor. So I'll be editing my with Elementor. So let the page load and we start building. Guys, I'm so happy for this. But first, let's try to analyze why this is loading. Let's try to analyze hero section. Yeah, look at this. Now what I do is I like to analyze. I'll be using the container, the flexbox provided by Elementor. So now this is a container, right? From here, the whole this thing is a container. The whole should I call it header or the hero title, the hero section? Yeah, the hero section. This is a container itself. Now I have from here, let's say I have two containers. So the two containers will be vertical. That is, they are going vertical like this. So there will be a container here, a container here. Then another thing is, now inside this container, you know, there's a container at the left hand side, there's a container at the right hand side. Now the container at the left hand side, I'm going to be having my head in here, and this dash. Is there a way we can do something like this? This dash. What do you guys think? This dash over here. Is there a way we can do something concerning Jesus? Just discovered my distance is inside. Okay. I've scored this part. Ah. Okay. So let's go back. Now where did we stop? Yeah, look at this. I'm trying to, is there a way we can do this using, I'm looking for a way. Can we put like horizontal row? Is this a kind of horizontal row? What's this? You see, let me inspect this and see what is there. Let's inspect. If we go here, let me see. Look at this. Okay, H2. No. Oh, there is an after. Okay. Look at this. This is actually, wait, hold on. Is this? Now if I look at this after now okay, yeah, good. Look at this is the after. If I look at it. So if you want to create something like this, should we can't use after as well. We can actually see, the funniest part about this, I can copy all this CSS code over here, uh paste it on the Elementor, and it's going to bring this. But you know what, I don't want to cheat. We are designing from scratch. We're not copying anything from anywhere. We are designing from scratch. All we need is our color code, the color code we use in creating this. So we are not cheating. So let's just design our thing from scratch. Now, what was I saying? This is our heading. This is heading. This is we'll look for a way to do this. Let's just get it. This is our heading as well. And look at this. This is a section. Sorry, a container. Now, in this container, it's going to have a border to the left. You can call this 1 pixel, and the background color should be white. And this. Let's start designing, and let's see what we have. Now, just follow me as I'm doing. I'll try to explain as I'm creating this. Now, create a flex box, and don't forget we are creating something horizontal like this. So what do? I change this to horizontal. Then I'm going to be making the minimum height to be view height, and I want 100%. Don't worry, we'll still be changing this in our different device, because if we are to use 100% over here, it might not even work out for us. So let us just stick. Let's work on a desktop version first of all. And in this advanced tab, this main section, I'll change the padding to M, and I'll be giving padding to the top to 2, padding to the right 4, padding to the top 2, padding to the right 4 as well. So let's work with that. And now the next thing I'm going to be doing is I will be putting, you don't forget I said there is a container here, there's a container here. So we have the left and the right. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll drag in a container, then I'm going to be duplicating the container. So as you can see, this is the left and this is the right. Now what I like to do is I will change. I don't want any padding in this container, and I don't want any padding in this container as well. So let's just stick with this first, and let's see what we are doing. Now next thing we are doing is our heading. So I have to click on the plus icon over here, because excuse me guys, I have to do something. Alright, then drag in my heading. Now if I'm dragging in my heading, please don't forget. Now let's go back to this edit container over here, and let's go to layout. Now I want this to be vertical, so it's coming down. Everything, as you can see, everything here is coming down. So it should be vertical. Then justify content. Let's see. Let me show you the practical aspect. Now if I'm putting this to the center, look at this is where it's coming. So I'm pretty sure we should put at the center, and we put to start. Now the next thing we are doing, it will actually balance up as we are adding other elements. Now let's add this. And now I'm thinking of another thing. Is, you know what? This is what I'm going to be doing. Now to create something like this, let us try to add a container in here. Now this container will be let me put the padding to 0. Then inside this container, I'm going to be adding 2 containers. Now these 2 containers will, let me edit this padding as well. If you're not seeing the inner container, all you have to do is go to structure over here, and you're going to be seeing the container here. Now look at this inner container I'm going to be duplicating. Now don't forget, this is our main container. These 2 containers are like the inner container inside this parent container. So what I have to do is I click on this parent container, go to layout, and I change the direction to horizontal. So this is giving me something like this. Are we good? And now another thing is, I'll go into this container. Now I can drag in my text into this container, right? And I want to see if this will work, and if it doesn't work, we move on. And like I said in the beginning of this video, everything cannot be perfect. We're trying to create something, and Let's just see. Now I'm going to be searching for horizontal. Is it horizontal? There's a name it's called. Divider. It's a divider. Now very good. Now look at this divider. I can reduce the width. Right? Now okay, let's divide this. Now don't forget, let me see. There's this over here, this container here. Let me change the layout to center. So it's going to be at the center here. This one as well, this container F, let me change to center. So it is already centralized. Until we change the text, we might not see anything. So let's copy our introduction, control, like that. Then I will want to do something. Okay, let's inspect and see our source code, assets, CSS. Now what I want to do here is I want to copy our color code. Now look at this. This is our main color. Now I can go back to Elementor, style. Now go to our text color. This is the default text color. Then I'm going to be adding this as, you know what we can do. Okay, let's just do it like this. Go to site settings. So it won't be as if we're changing all the time. Let's just set the default color and the default font on the website. Now let's see, this is looking like, I think, let me see, is there a way, let me see, okay, the length, you know what, we'll figure that out. I'm trying to look for the primary and secondary color, but obviously I'm trying to look if the orange, yeah, the orange, is this orange, the orange is the primary color, or the green is secondary color. So we'll just figure that out on our own. So let's just leave this as this. Then we go back here, let's pick our green. Okay, this is our green. Then go back to Elementor, paste it here. Now our text color. Now if we look at this, let me try, and there is I saw something. I think it's up over here. Okay, I think that's it. Is this our text color? Let's use this. The color seems cool, to be honest, so I'll go for it. Then our accent, let's pick this as our accent. The accent should be what the distance will be, the buttons. So I'll go back to my accent and paste in this color. That's it. Now I can save changes, then go back, then change my global font. Don't forget, everything on this website was built with poppins. Like our primary, our secondary, everything is poppins. So we just have to change. You see, don't worry about the sizes and all these things. Let's see if we can actually get the H1 size, H2 size. The guy didn't predefine it, so let me see font. Oh, font. Everything is just font face. It didn't predefine it, so don't worry too much about this. So let's just go with the default, right? The size. I'm talking about the sizes now. Don't panic too much. So the text as well, poppins. Then the accent as well is poppins, like that. And then we save. Back to our editor. Now let's start designing. So this will actually make our work faster and a lot easier, trust me. Now let's continue designing. Now look at this. Sometimes this might be, let's close this down. This might be a little tricky because sometimes Elementor might not really give you how it will display your desktop unless you close this panel over here. Now look at this. Look at what I'm saying. Now it's actually there's a kind of break if I'm designing, but if I'm to switch to the old view, as you can see, let me close this down as well. You can see that. So now all I can say is go back to this. As you can see, it is already popping, so no need of. And let's change this to, I think it's 500. Yeah, it's 500. And the size, you know what? I feel we should kind of check the sizes that was used for all of this. So I can hover on this. As you can see, this is 20 pixel poppings. So all we have to do is put in this 20 pixel. Very good. Now this as well, change the color to green, dark green, yeah. And now I want to do something. Now if I'm to go back to this parent container, this parent container over here, and I want to change this to 0, right? 0. There's a space in between here that is not really making sense like that. And look at this as well. Let me see this after. Now look at this after. The width and the height 2 pixels. The height is 2 pixels. So let's make this 2 pixels as well. Let's 2 pixels. Very good. Now I want to let me reduce. Yeah, very good. That's what I actually wanted to do. So we are shifting in this divider to the left hand side because there is an obvious space that we don't really want. So that is what we are doing. And this divider looks so let me see the width. Now let's reduce the width. The width 50 pixel. Very good. 50 pixel. It's not looking too much. 50 pixel. Oh, this is in percentage. I'm sorry. This is 50 pixel. Very good. Now that's it. That is exactly what we wanted. Very good. But it's still not, still not giving justice. Now we still have to reduce this. Let's say 80. Let's leave it to 80 and see. Yeah, can just leave it like that and let's continue designing. And the next thing we are doing is go back to our this. Then look at this. That is, look at this. It's actually very. Elementor should do something regarding this. Now this we actually add to this container over here, but we don't want something like this. So all I can do is I can drag this out. Let me drag it out here and put it here. But it's not there. Look at this thing. It's frustrating. This is actually so frustrating. Wait, look at this. This container. And oh, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I'm a little confused here. Oh, right. Now this container, don't forget, this is the left container, this is the right container. Now this container, we've not set it. It's already, jeez. What's going on? We are not getting something right here. Oh, it is not under this container. As you can see, it is not under. So it's just under. Oh jeez. As you can see, it is not under that container. So all we have to do is just drag it under the container just for it to be inside this container. As you can see over here. What really made it difficult is because of this thing that we put over here. This container we added over here. So Let's continue with our design. I'll copy this, go back here and paste. Now I can highlight this. Look at this, 40 pixel. It's actually 40 pixel. 40 pixel. Alright. So 40, and it's actually a pity this thing is not here. The font weight is not here. Oh, the font weight is 800, sorry. 800 extra bold. Very good. And we change this thing to text. That's it. Let us continue. Let's us try it. That's it. So, continuation. The next thing is, don't forget, this is a container. So what am I doing? I'm adding a container below. Don't agree for this thing. If it's not displaying, you just have to. Did it drop? It didn't drop. That's it. Good. Now this container, now I'm not going to be adding. Let's just leave the padding as 0 first. Sorry. Let's use the pattern. I love leaving my padding at 0 in the first instance. So this we have our text. Please don't forget, another thing is there is a background. There's this background. So let's try it. I'll be using this Chrome extension, Smart Color Picker, to pick our background color. It has copied it. Then I'll go to this main section over here. Go to style, then I'm going to set our background color to that color. Was for you? Are you joking? Is this white? Really? This doesn't look white to me. Sorry, what's going on? This doesn't look white to me. Wait, hold on. Is this white? Sorry, I'm actually confused now. This doesn't look white to me. White. How come? How come this is white and this is? Can you see what I'm saying? How can this be white and this is also white? It's not possible. Wow. Wait, hold on. Look at this. What's going on? FEE, FD. No, let's just stick to this. Let me use FDD. I think that's it. Let me see. I think that's it. Now we've settled the background color here. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is, don't forget, go back to this section. This container we just added. Then go to the style. The background color should be white. This thing is still. I'm not seeing the difference in this thing. You know what? I'll just go ahead with my own color because I'm not feeling. I'll be using F1. Yeah. Does it look so? Or we should use F8. Does it make sense? Yeah, let's go with this. If this is actually looking, the white is coming out really much. Now go back to this. This is already white. The background is white. Then I want to add a border radius. No, sorry, not border radius. Does it have border radius? It doesn't have border radius. So I'm going to be adding a border to be solid. Border width to the left 2. Right? Is this 2? And the border color should be our accent. That's it. It won't actually display now because we've not added the content here. But I'm still feeling this is not enough. Let's make it 4. 4 3. Let's just leave it as that. Now let's add our text. Drag in your text editor, then copy all of this, copy, and paste it in here. Good. Now this, I'm going to be adding a padding to the left. Now that is why I'm telling you that you guys should, I prefer having my padding at 0 from the onset, so I can just set it myself. Now I can set my padding to the top. Let me just use M so it will be faster. Padding to the top 1, padding to the left 1, padding to the right 1, padding to the, like that. So that's it. If I'm to close this, as you can see guys, it's actually resembling this. We are trying, and look at this. Look at this. Look at this. As a matter of fact, this is still. Are we sure that is the right size for this? I think we will have to increase the size of this. It can't be 40 because this is 40 and it's still not giving us what we want. You know what? Let's increase this. Let's increase this to 55. Good. Think this. Let's go with this. This is perfect. Let's go with this. And seeing this text is also perfect as well. So I don't see any cause for changing it. Then the next thing we are doing is adding our button. This button over here. Let's add it. Now let's go to our add element. Look for button. Just scroll down. Is below here. No. And please don't make the mistake of adding the button inside of it. And another thing I want to do is go back to our text editor, go to style, then remove the paragraph spacing, put to 0. So there is a kind of spacing that is always awkwardly showing. So just change that to 0. Now let's go back to our this get started. And now let's leave this as still hash. Now I will want to inspect this just to get. I want to get that padding to the top. Don't forget, if we are to create this this padding, so we have padding to top and bottom 10, padding to the left and right 20, and the border radius. I'm not saying the border radius here. What's going on? Let me see if I can. Border radius, is there a border radius here? I can't see. Okay, the border radius is 50 pixels. So let's go to our style. The border radius is, don't forget, this is, hold on, I think this is 20 pixels. 16 pixels, sorry, 16 pixels. Good. Then we'll still sort all these later. Now the border radius is, how did I forget this again? 50. The border radius is 50 on all sides. And the padding to the top and bottom is 10. Top and bottom 10. And padding to the right is 20. 20. That's it. Now, there is a border. There is a border. Now the border with, let's put it as 2. Now I want you guys to notice something. No, I'm trying to look for, there's a good. Now look at this. This is the box shadow. Very good. But we won't be using the box shadow. We'll be adding it as the border. So all I have to do is I'm going to be copying all of this. Sorry. Let me copy all of this. Then go back to my border color. Click on this. Click on RGB. And I will paste this. Is it displaying? I don't think it is. Is it? Another thing we can do is, don't stress yourself too much. Just come here. Eh? Look at this. It has copied it. So just go here. Exact code again. Paste it. Tada! So let's return this back to our default system. So that's it. It's still not. Is it showing? I'm not seeing it though. Border radius. Let's leave as 3. And don't forget, when they overrun this, it's go back. And now let's save this as well. Let's save this one as let's call it pink box shadow. So in case we need it another time, you can just pick it from there. Let's go back to this. Now when they overrun this, the background color should be this, as you can see. Then let's see, the transition, good, let's leave as 0.6. And don't forget, it also has a border color. Now the border color we have to do is there a kind of, I'm not sure if we can get, we can't get it to, we can't get it. Let me see. You know what? Let's try to form our own. Let's try to form our own. Now if we go back here and we click on this, but we don't want this. So all we have to do is just reduce like this. Or I actually prefer this. I prefer this to what we actually have in this thing. So let me see if this is not, look how where it is. I'm actually going to be going for this. I would go for this. Look at this. New, let me put new pink box shadow. Guys, I'm going for this. This is, see, this is even displaying. This is more visible than what we have in the templates. Now let me save this as well. Let me save this as green box shadow, and we can create now. Good. Since we are done with this part, then the next one is, let's add our image. Like I said, it might not be so perfect like that. It's a lot of times, sometimes our designs are not that perfect, but at least we should create something that is identical, to what we have in the templates. Don't forget, we've uploaded our images. So all we have to do is just pick it. This is it. Select, and let's go back here. Go to layout. I'm selecting this section here. Go to layout, and I'm changing this to center. This is looking beautiful. Kai, I'm one of the best. All right, let's move on. I think we are done with the home page. Is there a way we can, let me see, is there a way we can add the background of print to this? So we also have to, can we? Let's move on. Now let's move on to the next section, and don't forget, this is our vertical, so we have to pick vertical, and we are going to be, please, whatever padding you use for this container, make sure you use it for the other containers. So I'm going to be using it for the other containers as well. This is 2, 4, 2, and 4. Good. And nowadays I'm going to be adding, wait, hold on. Should we add, yeah, we have to add a container, 4 containers, because as I'm looking at this now, we can't just add icon box. This is a container that is going to require a background. As you can see, as we're hovering on this, it's having this kind of, yeah, right. Now this, you know what, let me first, how do I do this? Okay. Now let me add, they all have the same effect. So let me create one first. Icon box, drag it in, and this, the heading should be psychological. Heading psychological, and this should be this. Now this icon, unfortunately we can't add images. We can't use images as, let me see, there should be something, image box, there should be a, good, very good. Now let me see if, hold on, we'll still have to, okay, wait, hold on, let me see if we can customize this image. Have we downloaded this? Okay, let me try to add, because I'm trying to look for I'm trying to look for a way to, let me see. You see what I'm talking about? Now if I'm to add this will just display the image. It will display the image, but we are not going to be getting this background color if I'm to use this. Now let's go back. I don't have the styling for that. Let me see. The styling is not here, so we can't use this. As a matter of fact, this as well, let me see. I think we can do stacked, not circle, rounded. Then I'm going to be given the icon. Does it have? This also doesn't have. There's a kind of radius here that's, this doesn't have background, what do we call it now, the border. Yeah, it doesn't have a border, it only has border. It doesn't have border width, it only has the border radius. So what do we do? Let's move on. The best way we can do this is, as I said, I am very, very sure if I'm to search for other Elementor add-ons, like the Royal Elementor add-on, I am sure there will definitely be a plugin that will work for this. The icon box is going to have a kind of functionality, the styling effect that we want, but let's just stick with what we have now. I am very, very sure we're going to have something like that. So let's just move on. Now look at this. Let's see if we can have brain. We couldn't get it. You know what? Let's go to icon scout. Let's see if we can get our icon over there. So let's see psychology, right? Let's copy that text. And search for psychology. Let's see what we have. And don't forget to set this to icon. And we want only 3 icons. So not to waste our time, we are picking free icons. Let's see what we have. If we can get an icon that looks just like that, I'll be very, very happy, to be honest. This thing doesn't load fast. I don't know. I don't know if it's the site or my internet connection. I don't know. But it doesn't load fast. You know what? Let's just continue with this brain. I'll be changing that later. So just stick with me, guys. Now this I think this is okay. And the color of this should be green. The background icon color of this should be green. That is not even the green that they use. This green is actually different because it's kind of, if you guys see, you see, it's actually different from what they use. So, and the text as well. Go to content. We can leave the text. This is text. The text here, like that. Now, what do I want to do? Please don't. Another thing is, now they continued the background for this. If you guys notice, and don't forget we use F8 for this, so I'm going to be using the background as well. So they continue the background just to make sure that this container has a white background. So what I'm going to be doing is, let me go to my structure just to know that, just to be sure that I'm handling the right container. Go to my style, background, and the background should be white. This is what I'm talking about. Now what I can do is I should duplicate my background, duplicate 4 times. We are having 4 this thing over here, and now I can edit this. Let me see if we can, let me see if this guy has the bar over here is already distorting this, so I'm not getting the padding. It used 40 pixel. If it's using 40 pixel, let's see if we can use 40 pixel as well. Alright, 40 pixel works. Now another thing is, I want to let me see. Okay, 40 pixel. If it's using 40 pixel, then let me see again. I want to check the border radius. So this border radius, what's the border radius? I think I saw this somewhere. So where is it again? Okay, border radius is 10 pixel. The border radius is 10 pixel. So go to border, then it should be 10 pixel. Yeah, 10 pixel. Then another thing is border type. When you hover on it, it's going to be giving you a solid. Now this is the tricky part. As you can see, we're going to be having border top, left, and bottom should be around 2 pixel, or let's say 1 pixel. Then we can give the right 3 to 4 pixel. Let's try it first. So border width, top is 1, right, let's give it 3, left 1 as well. Then don't forget we are using our pink, this thing. It's not displaying. Now, I think we have to increase this. Let me see. Then don't forget this is 10. Then let me see. Still not giving what we want. Let's increase to 7. Yeah. And this text is kind of breaking if it. Let's reduce the text so it won't affect. Look at, so that it won't affect semi-bold. Are you semi-bold? No. Talking, okay, the description. Normal. Let me see. I don't want a situation where this will still. You know what? Let's inspect. (16 pixel). If this is 16 pixel and it's in 14 already, 16 pixel. Okay, I know what to do. Let's try to duplicate. Let's paste the style all over. Paste style. Cancel this and paste style. You see what I'm talking about? The reason why it's breaking is because the container or the icon box on the vertical axis, they are not in the same proportion. So if we are putting this like that, then it will actually work. So let's just continue with our design. Now the icon, there is a kind of, I had something now. I think I saw. No, I don't want this. None. So let's just continue with our design. Psychological. We didn't even try to check this thing. It is a lie. Even the left, it's bottom, left, right and bottom. I'm sorry guys. It's right and bottom. Right and bottom, right and bottom. Right and bottom, guys. It is right and bottom. Right and bottom. So I'll have to copy, then paste style on other ones as well. Paste style. Then what's the next thing we are doing? So let's do this as well. Cardiology. Edit this. Cardiology, and this, let's look for art. We don't have art. We don't have, and I even want to ask a question. Is this art? Is this the shape of the art? Why are they calling this art? This is love. We call it love. I won't say anything. Well, Valentine is coming out. Look at what they give us as psychology. I won't be taking that. Let's look for art. I just hope this thing loads faster so we can just continue. We can use this. This is so lame. We can use this. This thing is not loading faster. I don't know what's going on. So let us continue with this. And I don't know what this is. Is this fallopian tube? and pediatrician, pe- pediatrician, pediatrician, pediatrician. um I want to do something now. Let's this color blue and yellow. Okay, let's just sample the color one after the other. Let's pick this and change this to that color, then this as well, sample this color. Imagine, oh, okay, I won't say anything. Did you guys see that? Now I was telling you that I wanted to copy this color. I want to sample this color, and you are using your own extension to cover. Now how do I sample the color? Very useless. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault actually. I was in. All right. Jeez. How is this art? Just give me a real art. Give, give me a real art now. Jeez. I've suffered. This is what I wanted. And you guys are. This is unfair now. Wait, is there a way we can convert PNG to SVG? Let me see. Wow. Let's try it. Let's try if it will work. Let's try if it will work. Wow. To be honest, I didn't know. I've actually been carrying this idea about this idea of converting PNG to SVG. It might not really work out. Come. Your account type allows to come. Okay. Download. Let me download this as well. Okay, let's cancel this and convert. I want to actually see if this will work. If this works out, this is a game changer. To be honest, this is a game changer. Now, the next thing we are doing is uploading our icon. Let's see. You know what? Let me sample this. Let me use this as a sample. Content, upload SVG, enable. There, one. Is it working? This thing is not uploading. What's going on? Does that mean it's not working? I'm not sure if it will work. Okay, let's use our normal this thing. So let's open this in a new tab. Then go to our media. This thing is so slow. What's going on? It's my internet connection. Go to media. Add a new file. Now let's You see, invalid SVG format, file not uploaded for security reason. So it cannot work. I've always wait, but it's actually displayed. It can't work. I knew it can't work. So let's just stick with what we have. Let's stick with what we have. I knew it can't work because I think I've tried it sometime. Very good. We have, ladies and gentlemen, we have our art. Free art icon. Rubbish. Since morning I've been looking for art. You're stressing me, giving me a headache. Now, this we actually upload. Where is it? Okay, let me see if we can. Okay, this, let's change. Rubbish. Next. This one is just fancy. Can't use it. Can't change the color. Just there for nothing. I don't like it when I'm always searching for icons to use. It's so frustrating. Imagine. This is another issue I'm always having with downloading icons online. They don't have proportional height and width. They don't have proportional size. This is another issue I'm having. So what do? We can increase the size. I don't like this. It's just so sad that we can't have our image box, something that will allow us change the background of that image, unless we want to do it with Canva, and this is actually a lot of work. If we are to achieve something like that with Canva, it will cause a lot. Now this one is even bigger than this one. How do you imagine? It can't even change the. Guys, you know what? I'll leave you guys to look for the icon. I'm sorry. But why is it that we can't get? Let's check font awesome. But font awesome itself, it is on WordPress. So why is it that we can't get? This thing is so frustrating, to be honest. Very, very frustrating. Now let me search. How do we search it? Okay. Art. Do you know the funniest part about this font awesome? Do you know that these are all font awesome? Can you compare this thing that you are saying here with what is here? That's the proof. I don't know if they all update this thing on WordPress. I don't know if they update it. Your icons will look fine here, and on WordPress it will look like rubbish. I'm sorry. Now I have to. Where do we filter this thing? Okay, free. I want only free. Now, please, I need real art. What's wrong with? Look at that brain. Please, where else can I download icons? I'm tired of you guys. I'm so tired. I think there's something like icon finder. What's this? Let's see if we can get from icon finder. Just because of one icon, we are stressing ourselves. No problem. All the best for you. Free. Good. This will not even work. Why? Because there's a kind of background on this. These are not free. I can't believe we. Can you imagine? It's actually sad that we can't use that. Even this. Why are you all making this premium? Why? Guys, I don't know what to do again. I'm confused. But why is it that let's say we have liver, there's no even liver there. Kidney, what about kidney? So what do you have? You have nothing. You know what, guys? Pardon me. Let's use this. It's actually wasting our time. So let's just go on with that. And this fallopian tube, where do you expect? Now we are fallopian fallopian tube for you. Is that even a fallopian tube? Let me see. Medical. Genitals. Let me see if we can get something around that. There's nothing like that. Exactly. This is what I want to. But now they won't give me as icon. Give me as icon. What's wrong with you guys? They don't have as icon. See your life. Now look at this one. Font icon. No icon found. Or is it that we are not getting the name? This is what we want. We want only free version. What is wrong? Must we pay for everything? Is that fallopian tube? What's even the spelling of the fallopian now? Now, you see, icon finder, they actually have the icons we want, but they are not for free. They are not for free. How do we download these icons for free? I have no idea. $2. Do you know how $2 is? Solar is around 5,000 naira. 5,000? No, it's not 5,000. It's around 4,000 naira. So if I want to buy, I'll buy just one icon for 4,000. Imagine, Kai now, Abba, one icon for 4,000 naira. Just give me now. I'm sad. Just give me a big, Give, guys. Let's go with what we have. Fallopian tube, genitals. Let me see if we have anything. They don't have any genitals as well. So makes sense. Pedestrian. Or what's this? Pediatrician. Now this is actually simple. Doctor. Let's look for one. Yeah? Ah. When you overrun this, I don't want good. Now we are done with this section. Time is going already. We've used how many hours? We've used 1 hour 21 minutes just to design this, and we have not done anything. Yes, guys, we've not done anything. All right, let's move on. So let's create the next section. This, and don't forget this, our vertical. Then two sections. Now don't forget. Now what I want to do is I'm going to be copying this, and let me be sure if I actually copy the right. Now paste it here. Okay. Now change this to center. Good. And now this about us. I play a lot when I'm working. No, when I'm working. I talk a lot when I'm working. It's actually my own kind of my style. Let's say my style. That's my style. So when I'm working, I talk a lot when I'm working. We have to, let's call this -120. Let's leave like that for now. Let's just work. Let's work, please. Let's work. So copy this as well, and we paste it here. Then we care about your. Now let's reduce the size of this. So let's leave as 40. Then this, good. Now this is another work. We have to go to tab, then drag it in here. Now don't forget we are having 3 tabs. And inside this place, we hold on self. This tab, I want to align, justify. Very good. This is what I want. Now this, I'm going to be putting the padding as 0, so I don't need to go to text. Are you guys lost? Please don't be lost. Just you get it. Don't worry. Oh, we'll still have to edit all this, so let's just stick with. Now look at this container. That container, there's a padding there and I don't want that padding. Good, it has removed it. And don't forget, always remove this space in here. It's always awkward. It's somehow. Now this tab, the first tab, what's the first tab? Work. First tab is work. The second tab is mission. And the third tab is achievement. Now let's design the tabs. Now these tabs, now on a normal day it doesn't have anything. The background is null. Okay, let's go to title first. Now on a normal day the color is black. No, it's not black. That text color, that's a normal day. Now the tabs, now on a normal day as well, the background color, we don't want a background color. So why is it still giving this background color over here? We'll check into that, but let's move on first. All right, then I think that's it. I'm trying to, sorry, now there should be a kind of, oh sorry, let's change that to white. Then none, box shadow, we don't want a box shadow, but I'm still kind of getting that shadow. There's a shadow that is still showing there. Alright, when it is active, the background color, no, the background color is still white. The background color is white. Then border type, solid, solid pixel, bottom 2, and the color is this. Let me cancel it so you guys can see. I don't know if, are you guys seeing this? Okay, let me put this here so you guys can see this. Okay, then don't forget, on a normal day, okay, active. So if it is active, let's change the title as well. If it is active, the color will be that color. You see, you guys, we are getting it, we are getting there. But if we overrun it, the color will be that. Then the tab, if we overrun the tab, the background color will be white. Exactly, this is what we want. Now we have to give it distance. Good, this is great. Now what I want to do now is, you know what I'm going to be doing? I'll go to this, I'm going to cancel these two, then I'm going to duplicate. Since we are having the same content here and here, and all I have to do is just change this to mission and change this to achievement as it. So if I click on this, still give me the same thing. Yeah, so that's it. Then we move on. Look at this. I actually thought we'll be having a kind of text so we can just customize using handwriting, But from what I'm saying, we are not having a text, so we just have to put, is this, hope this thing is not under you see what I'm talking about. Now it has added this image. Now if I go to this first, what's this? Look at this. It has added itself under the first tab. Now let me name this tab work. Let me name this tab mission. And let me name this tab achievements. Good. Now if I go under this tab, as you can see, it has added itself under that tab, and this is not what I want. So I have to delete this. And I don't want it over there. It will still actually, this thing is stubborn, it will actually go under. So the best way to do this is, hold on, we have to be very, very wise. Even if it's putting it under, we have to remove it ourselves. Good. Very good. Now I can bring this down. Call me the goat of WordPress. Think it's easy. You think it is easy to design with WordPress? Now let's continue. Now this image here, we have our handwriting image, so let's just look for it. Where is it? That's our signature, but we want it at the left hand side, so that's it. Good. Now the next thing is our image. Let's add our image over here. Then this image is these two people here. And let's put the direction to center. Guys, we are creating. Guys, we are creating. Guys, we are creating. Makes sense. Now, if you look at this is not actually giving what? Capitalize its text. Can you see? So that is what they did here. Let's go back to typography. Style. Hold on. Transform. Capitalize its text. And now I have to reduce the width. Custom and reduce the width like that. So it won't take up everything. Good. That is what we actually wanted. So I can bring this down over here back so you guys can. Alright. Next thing we are working on is this section here. Now this section will be kind of logical. Try to logical. Because now look at this. Look at this. Even on Cena, I can remember there is an add-on that can do something like this. Like this, it's going to have this after over here, then. Let's just continue. Now look at this. This is if we overrun this, it will be like this. Oh. Let me rest. It's not easy now. Ah, wait oh, no, this background, we didn't put our background. Let me put it. We didn't put our background. The background is not white. The background is good. That's the background view. So let me think of this again. Now I actually have another plan for this. There is a kind of, let me see if we can get portfolio. Let me see portfolio. Oh, it doesn't have portfolio. There is this extension. Let us install Sinai Elementor. Sinai is also one of the best Elementor add-on out there. I highly recommend Sinai. So Sinai has a portfolio widget that we can use for. Will it work? It can't work. Oh, it might not work because the portfolio now, we will it's we can only upload images. There should be a way we can do this. I'm thinking too much, guys. And there will be a kind of theme as well. Let's see if we can download Teams plugin, not Microsoft Teams. Theme, let me see. You can have a team. What's this? Okay, team member show. Look at this. Wow. WooCommerce has changed their logo. I'm just noticing this. They updated it 5 days ago. Wow, WooCommerce has changed their logo. This is great. Team member. Let's view the details of this before we install it. Let's see how it will look like. I don't think this is what we want. Let's check another one. I was actually thinking we can use a kind of portfolio this thing. What do you call it? You know what? I feel we should just let's hold on with this for a moment and let's move to be honest guys, um We're almost done. We're almost done. See, I'm really interested in these hotspots. I am so much interested. Let me see. Is it Royal Elementor that has hotspots? Good. You guys. But let's continue first. No rushing. No rushing at all. What's the next thing? Let's do this. Let's do this. Now, just to make our work faster, I won't be doing that. What do we call it now? Now look at what I want to do. This is an heading. This is a heading. Another one. Now this is a container. So what I did was I changed this layout to vertical. So it will come down here, right? It will go down. Let me change. I want to copy that this thing. Good. Now this color is the green, the background color. The background color is the green. It's already getting late over here. Now another thing I want you guys to notice is if you go to our layout, and this thing should be centered, because if I'm to add a text over here, it will go to the center now, and that is what I want. So our achievement, paste. Now change this to white. Let's reduce the size. Let's change this to medium first, and let's reduce the size. Let's say 21. 21 is okay. Then change this into white. Then let's just duplicate this. So all we have to do is look at what I'm talking about. If I'm to go down here, I'm sorry, we didn't do that before. So vertical, come down, center, and put this onto center as well. Both this, then what was there? White trousers. White choose us style. This. Let's change to extra. Okay, let's change. Bold is okay. Let's pick 40. Okay, 40 is okay as well. Then I'm trying to look at the space in between here and here. How do we edit that space? We go to our layout, then we change this. Let's change this to 10. That's it. Then let's add our container below here. Now this container will be, if I'm to add a content here, let me first change this container. Let me change the color to white so we can know what we are dealing with. Now I'm going to be adding a counter. To the left. We don't actually need. Do we need? Wait, hold on. We don't need the number. Sorry, we don't need the title. So the title is just there for nothing. So we change this to start. Yeah. Guys, we'll continue the tutorial later. Enjoy.